So, on 23rd of April 2024, I slept hungry for the first time. It wasn't really a big deal because I had been fasting at this point, but then this time it wasn't self imposed. And your first thought after me saying this was that, shit, I've never experienced that before in my life. And honestly, thank you for having your empathy for me. But to be honest with you, I am grateful for that moment. And funny enough, most people would crumble from that experience. Most people would come across and start saying that, oh my God, that was very traumatic for them. But then I am here talking to you and genuinely grateful for that experience. Why is that? Why do most people see it as a bad thing? And why do some see it as a good thing? And it's because of one thing that I firmly believe and that I want to share with you is that a life without challenge is a life not worth living. As a man, a life without challenge is a life not worth living. Why? Because, firstly and foremost, it builds grit. Like, dude, if you do not have challenge in your life, you will not become strong. You will not become mentally strong because you have no experiences that you went through that way hard. You have no real life evidence of going through anything bad that you can say it was hard, and thus you will not become a stronger person. And like the other thing as to why I enjoyed it because it gives me stories so I can come and sit down and tell you, like, bro, this is the shit that I went through, and I am here talking to you, telling you that this happened to me and I made it out the other side. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you this shit if I hadn't gone through that experience. I wouldn't have built the extra layer of grit, of being able to take it in grace with a stoic face, to take it with a level of gratitude that only a few people can ever experience. Like, bro, a life without challenge is a life where you do not have any gratitude for anything in your life. Like, that's why you see some rich kids indulging in drugs and alcohol and other nefarious activities because their lives are easy, because everything comes to them with a snap of a finger. And this is why we look up to the people who came from nothing, the people who had nothing to start with. People like myself are motivated by the very people who had little or nothing, who had a life that was full of obstacles, full of challenge, that made them get up off their asses to actually do something with it. So I say unto you now, don't ever wish for an easier life. Don't ever wish for a life without challenge because you're actually doing your disservice in altering your journey towards the person that you want to become. So do not ever wish for a life without challenge because a life without challenge is a life not worth living. And with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts. And with that, don't forget to live your authentic life. And yeah, goodbye, Kaizen.